Hello and welcome to Build a Battle. We are about to get started here. Let me adjust the camera because I'm a little bit too close to the cam from the face. Gotta excuse me, I'm all by myself here. Hopefully that will fix it for you. But yeah, we are getting ready to get started. Let me actually adjust this up for you. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. So I can adjust this even better for you here. Let's see what I can do here. Take this. Move it like this. That should help us out a little. Don't know if anything's in the way of that. That cord is in the way there. Hopefully not. Okay. All right. Well, as you can see, my face cam isn't going to be that great right now. You're kind of seeing me here really close up. So I don't know if we can zoom that out or anything. But obviously, you see me here. Darn it, I wish I could fix this for you. All right, well, at any rate, we're going to be getting into this in just a second here of build a battle here. We're going to build a nice little, kind of like a forest river here through the woods. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive into it. If anybody wants to say anything, I'll be looking at chat periodically. I'm more on YouTube than anything else right now. So yeah, I'll be looking at that periodically. What we're trying to do here in this is I want to build a river. I'd like to have a road kind of continuing from here and have a bridge going across the river. And I'd like the river to fork where we have one of it going off here and then another kind of like fork there. So the river kind of comes through here, right? And then it forks that way as well. So it kind of goes off and the river kind of goes through the thing right there. The big question is, you know, am I going to have enough space to do this? Oh, that's driving me crazy, that camera being so close. Let me see if I can. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let's see if I can get this over here. Oh, don't want to tip that camera. Sorry. We are tipping stuff and. That should do it. Okay, that should be a little bit better for you all now. You can directly see me. Let's turn that down. Okay, there we go. That is much better. So let's turn it. Okay. All right. So here we go. Oh, let's see. Paul Noodle, did you end up getting to the swamp fight? I was out last night. Yes, we did get to that swamp fight. I didn't have time to use everything in the battle, like some of the things, but we did like use the little smoke thing in the middle. We used that, and I ended up having like a dragon fight. So some things had to change a little bit. So I didn't have that one little thing. In fact, they never even went over there. The little trap that I had in the middle of the water, they never even went over there, Paul. So what I'm about to do now, though, Paul, is I'm going to be working on House of Nuts. Hey, House of Trades, just to let you know, I'm kind of looking at bouncing between YouTube and Twitch. So if you have any questions, it might be easier to ask on YouTube because I got my YouTube pulled up at the minute. If you're watching here on Twitch, so anybody watching on Twitch, I suggest you flip over to YouTube, and it's easier to talk to me over there because I'm not always flipping over to Twitch as often as I am to YouTube right now. But thank you for following Twitch as well. Subscribe if you can. Not, don't have to pay, just, follow. If you want to subscribe, that's fine too. But I'm basically on YouTube. So let's get started. Like I said, I have to build a farm. I have to put a farm in here. Okay, a little farmer. And across the way, there's going to be something for the team to do. Then over there, I'd like to put like some ruins or a graveyard. So I'm going to have 3 central quests kind of running out here. And then they're going to also have a city side quest as well. The main goal, let me turn this down. The main goal is also that we'll eventually have an overarching, there's a module they'll be doing, but I want to be able to offer them multiple things to do. So if like, oh, we don't want to go do that side quest, fine, there's other ones. We don't want to do that one, we don't want that. Or they could just likewise go out and to explore. Since I'm not having to be on camera, like our Gen Con show, I can take things a lot differently. It's a lot more open because of that, a lot more free roam, because I don't have to worry about timing or anything else. But yeah, right now I want to build a nice 2 rivers in case they travel by river. And what's nice is this also will work with our Gen Con game because they're on an island. The only thing I haven't decided is if I'm really going to do that road coming through. And to be quite frank, I don't know if I have enough road pieces, because if I do the road, I'd want it to like go up to here, maybe cross over, and then keep going or something, or maybe have a broken bridge, or maybe I'll do that. That's something we could do. If we decide not to go with the road option, coming from here, leading into the woods, then what we could do is go with a broken bridge option that would really give us a cool look that I could put centering, looking like, oh, years ago, maybe there was like an old road here. The reason I'm kind of, oh, Paul, you said something. Did you back the Bones Kickstarter? They had some creepy, that was good. We are sponsored by Reaper, so they'll probably just send us that anyway for free, Paul. So I don't have to worry about backing the Kickstarters. They sent us that one boat that you saw, that huge Sophie's Revenge boat that they have. It's like 3 feet long. It's freaking huge. They sent us that for free, which was awesome. Let me check Twitch. I can see if anybody's still on Twitch. I don't know if I missed anything. Oh, yep. Hello, Twitch people. If you're on Twitch, come to YouTube, because I have my YouTube pulled up. All right, the reason I might not want to do the road, I'm kind of hesitant, is because to me, it's not going to look that natural entering the city or a side road from here. Because I have the city entrance or district entrance kind of right there. So it comes down to like aesthetics at some point. If I have the road coming out there, it really doesn't look like the entrance to a town. It just looks like a road going in the side, and all of a sudden it goes into there. So it kind of looks weird. It might be better to go with the option that since they're in Shadowdale, because that's where they're going to be, in Forgotten Realms, that's where we play, Faerun. They're going to be in Shadowdale. Shadowdale's a farming community. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, Vance. We do a show every week on Gen Con, Vance. My reading is getting worse with my eyes. Hey, Vance, yeah. Vance, we do a show every week on Gen Con. I am not going to be at Gen Con this year. I'm hoping to go next year. The reason it's hard for me to travel, you might see me walking around in here, but I only am able to walk and stand for, short, like maybe 15, 20 minutes before I have to sit down or anything like that. So there's just no way I could go to Gen Con without my little mobility scooter. So getting that mobility scooter there would kind of be a pain. I'd probably have to ride the train or something, like when I went to Comic-Con. So yeah, I would love to, but we are doing a special event for Gen Con that's going to be, virtual. It's going to be a special dino hunt on the Isle of Dread on our show. So I do hope you tune in that day that we run that. That's Sunday. Again, special show, dino hunt for Gen Con. All right, so what I was thinking for the design here is, oh, move this up. What I'd like to do, oh, hey Vince, yeah, I catch you on the Gen Con Twitch often. Oh, you're a mod there? Oh, cool, I didn't know that. Well, thanks. Hope you enjoy our show when you watch. We put a lot of work into it. Don't watch our early episodes. They're almost cringy for me. Back when we started like 2 years ago, not on Gen Con, but like everybody else, when you first start doing this, you don't know a lot. I shouldn't know anything. I had to make all the mistakes to find out what not to do. So, if you watch our early episodes, you'll see like I had no knowledge of all the program. I even learned some animation because at one time I was able to move the water. Like if you look on our map here, like I used like an animation program to take my still photos, and it would make the water appear as if it's moving. You could actually pull it up on our Instagram and our Twitter. If you search all the way down, you'll see about 6-7 months ago I was playing around with the Corel animation program, and I got it working really cool. It really looked like water flowing. I can make people's hair move, fire, kind of flicker, cool stuff like that. I do have been around a long time. Oh, you're Nos. Okay. Nos, what's up? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, as I said, I think the best thing we can do is kind of making this a more, because we have to have the river, as you see. Hold on, let me move it so you can see what I have so far. So the river's coming through here. Or I got, oh my God, storage is the one monster that no one can defeat. It has all the power. All right, so as you can kind of see, if I can move this out of the way, the goal is to have a river flowing, and I'm going to take this off, move all that. I'm still going to keep it kind of elevated because I like having a kind of an elevated hilly area that goes down into a river, kind of like a riverbank. They could slide down or fall down or whatever. It just gives it more of a organic feel when you have a little bit of a raised area. And also one of the quests that they have is kind of like where this thing is sitting on a mound. So I'll probably leave that area over there kind of mounded up right in there, right? And I'll have all that kind of re-flattened out, or maybe I'll remount the other side. And I might even put a bridge. I'm thinking maybe over. I might do that. It all depends. We're going to find out. But first, let's get this river flowing from where we are now to make it work. All right, I need my spinach. All right, Popeye has spinach. Let's go. So, I want to keep this land flat over here for when I build the farm. So I don't want to have too much over here. So I need to keep this area generally flat. So we'll move this. We'll save this for another spot. And we'll move this, because this will be our flat area for our farm. Our farm guy is doing his thing. So now we need the flat piece. Okay. Another flat piece down for the farm. Of course, we can, as you can see, all these little holes. It's not a problem. We can cover these up with stone and everything else. If you need a different camera angle, let me know. I have also this camera angle. I don't know if this might help y'all. Let me know if you like this one too. All right, so let's get a little bit more flat. We don't need it to be as flat over here because that ain't the farm. I really wish we could add a road because that bridge would look so sweet, man. But it would just look like poo poo if it just comes straight from there. It really will. Trust me. If I'm gonna do a road, I'm gonna have to turn that city around where the entrance would be right there, and I'm just not gonna do that. I think since we're in Shadowdale, kind of having the general farming community will be all right. So I'll back this up to it. I will do that. Back it up. All right. So let's put that in there. Does anybody have any questions or anything? And if you're on Twitch, please come over to YouTube because that's where we're on right now. I'll put the tripod camera back. It's easier to watch us on. Right now, I'm kind of not on Twitch. I'm more looking at YouTube. So come on over to YouTube and you can talk to me up here. It's easier. All right. So let's get some of these flat areas. I want more flatness. Flat, flat, flat for the farm. For the farmer. Flat, flat, flat for the farmer. Okay. Get another flat piece. Good pieces. Good pieces. So, I've been doing this. I don't know if anybody's out there in the world listening right now, but I've been doing this for a little while. For Dwarven Forge stuff. I really enjoy it, I got to say. All right, pushing that back. Okay, so now you see kind of what I'm talking about, what we're trying to get into here. Now, the question is, do I do the river? I think I should do it like this. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty already. She's sexy, very sexy. All right, so that has to go like that. So we need something in there filling that up. So I think we should put this back. We will put that there because we have enough space now. I think to build a decent farm. I can put the farmer's house here, or whatever, or here, or here. They can come and talk to the farmer, have all the stuff spaced out for the farm. He can be right near the water, kind of the river. It'd be kind of sweet for the farmer. So now we've got to move this stuff back because since we want an elevation, and we do want an elevation, that is what we want. We've got to, what's this? Let's get some of our stuff out here. Some more Dwarven Forge pieces. I got lots of Dwarven Forge pieces. Alright. Hey Vance, I love how versatile Dwarven Forge is. I believe you saw the mini printing guy. I was so busy last few weeks watching this. Hey man, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I hope it's helping you build. And Vance, Nozzle Trades. It's so funny you talk about that caravan, dude. I went out and had to get a caravan because I saw that. And I was like, oh my God. And yeah, that caravan is sweet. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So we need to turn this. How am I going to do this? I need to turn this so it's now heading straight down that way. All right, so that's not going to be... I gotta do this right. Oh boy. Okay. What I want, we've got this river going. So we've got easily one nice river, and it's also wide enough that you can throw a boat down it, you know. That's one thing I learned about building is always make sure you fit the boat down the river you build. Let's see here, Advanced. I love how versatile Dwarven Forge is. All right, so that's going to be different. So if that's just going to be that, how am I going to do this? All right. This is the part where this is the creative tunnel. There's 4 stages to creating. There's the, I can't do it stage, I'm screwed. There's the, you built a little, but you say it looks like stage. There's the, well, this is okay stage. And then there's the 4th stage, which is, all right, oh my God, it turned out okay. Right now, I'd say we're in stage 1, where it's like, oh my God. It's like, how am I gonna do this? So I've got that river. I want, the problem is, I can easily do it all flat. You know, where like I just take that, everything's flat. But I want to keep these things going so it really has that look of a riverbank. So I have to find a way to turn that into that. But then this looks kind of weird, you see, where it's like, oh, you know what I could do? But that would look weird too. It's like, just want that mound right there. That's the only spot I want the mount. I might have to do the flat. And then when it gets there, it turns into the elevated. All right. All right. Well, let's make the river first. We'll come across and figure this out. So we know we want that. No. So we need to move some of this stuff. Oh boy. This is like Bob Ross. Here comes the moment of truth. Here it comes. Are you ready? We're taking it apart. All the stuff we already did to do something new with the Dwarven Forge. Oh boy. Moment of truth. Breaking down the table. But we don't make any accidents. We just have happy mistakes, remember? No accident, no mistakes, happy accidents. You have happy accidents. And you know, that's true. Yeah. Bob Ross jokes about that, but I don't know how many times I've done this and I've been building, and like, it just so happened I messed up. So, oh, that looks pretty good. I think I'll keep that. You know, I've actually been in that situation. So let me see here. So let's get the first side. So we know that this, so this can kind of stay. It just has to be backed up. So let's take all our things and use our trusty Dwarven Forge thing. If you're ever wondering what to use these things for, great for elevations, and they're magnetic. I highly suggest, if you're getting into Dwarven Forge as well, big suggestion is get yourself, if you ever have the opportunity like I do, a steel table. Under here is all metal. So you know, all the Dwarven Forge stuff will just stick right to your table. Your whole table. You don't have to worry about the plates or anything unless you need them for something. Plates are useful though for the Dwarven Forge stuff. I highly suggest still getting those. But it's great to have one solid piece of metal when you just want to do like a dungeon build or something. Because you can just freaking throw it on there and it doesn't move. It's flush. It's great. All right. So that has to keep going. So this has to somehow, that has to keep, so we almost have to keep going out to here, I would say, actually, because if we really want this river to break the way I want it to break, where it forks, almost forks out. I didn't want an exact fork, so I was like, oh dude, that would look kind of weird. I don't want to do it too forky. Although a real fork was good. I kind of wanted this whole funky thing. So we have to go, so it's coming down here. And it's got one going there and one going there. So I need to have a design of some kind here. Let's get the skeleton down here. Let's get the skeleton. Take these off. Plenty of flat pieces. This is great. Need these. Alright, so the design is going to have to be something like that. And then something that's going down backwards like that. Because then we can put these here, and then that will give us our exit to the river. We have our entrance exit, and then we'll have the other part of the river coming here. So we have a nice flow off right there, and then the river can continue down. You know, I might actually fill this in a little bit more to give us a true kind of angly thing, but we'll see how that goes. I don't mind having this little kind of bayish type area right here. You know, it's pretty cool. We could do something there, who knows, for an adventure. But at the same point, having another plate here would give me a little bit of room that I could build something here or do something a little bit more if I want to. I already know the adventure they're going to be playing pretty much on this spot anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, so let's work on this. Let's work on getting this side of the river down, because that will be an easier side. Ooh, I just thought about something. I better push these back, because if I start building there and not know exactly how much space I have, oh boy, it could turn into a real scream show here. All right, so let's get rid of this. Don't need this. Don't need, oh boy, this is a lot of work I'm taking apart. It took me probably a few days to do it before, simply because I go through different designs, and you know, sometimes I'll wake up and be like, you know what, I don't like what I did. Screw it, I'm tearing it down. And I'll walk downstairs, and that's what I'll do. And I'll tear it down, and I'll restart. I don't think I'll need to do that for this. So this just has to go out here. We don't even have to waste that. So that's perfect. Okay, this can turn right here. No, that's not going to work. I have to turn right there. It's going to have to be right there, because when this pokes out, you're looking at a good 2 inches, 3 inches just from one of these things. So it's actually going to wrap around right about there, giving them an exit. So we'll probably have to push it back even a little bit more. I hope my shirt isn't going up and you're seeing all my fat, which it probably is, because I'm fat. So hopefully you aren't getting an eyeful there in the stream. Let's see here. If you're on Twitch watching us, you might want to come over to YouTube, just to let you know, because that is where I am at, and I'm answering questions up there. Anybody have any suggestions for what they think I should do? I'm also going to put, you know, I'm thinking some mountain maybe pieces on here, just for a rocky area. I can't be sure yet. I'm not always a huge fan of throwing in rocky pieces too much, but now that Dwarven Forge has added these things, more of the banks that kind of fit on top of the rocks to give it more of a natural look, kind of like overgrown rocks, I enjoy it a lot more, I can tell you that. Alright, so we got that. So let's roll that out. So I am looking now for a piece that will wrap around that. I think that would be up. There it is. That is probably the smartest way to go right now. All right, so that works out. Now, I don't want to put just a straight edge. So let's get a little, I don't know, maybe we should put a straight because we're not dealing with a ton of room here. I have to move over and see. Oh boy, there's like no room in here. Here. Yeah, when I'm building, there's no kind of space. Nothing to go over this. All right. This is not looking bad. Now, as you can see, I think you're getting an idea. If you're watching, if anybody's out there still, you're getting a little idea of what we're trying to do. All right, so I guess we can just go flat right there. That gives us a nice exit this way. Or we could push it up and go a little bit long. I don't know. We might. It's a little bit, not very excited. This is pretty short. That's exactly why I was talking about extending this right here. Which I think we're going to end up doing. I have a pretty good feeling that is the path that we're going to take. Let's move this. Okay. Where we go to next? I need. I'll take it from over here anyway. Right, that works. That works. All right. Then I can push that back. And maybe I'll have a bridge or something. We'll figure out. I will be right back in just a moment. Sorry, the camera's jiggling here, guys. I'm really sorry. All right, tight squeeze. Be right back. Don't make too much noise. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, where were we at now? So, is there anybody else has a question here? Oh, Paul, that sounds very close to like old Aaron thought. I love old Aaron. Hey, look, I love it. It's just, it was one of those things where it was hard to, like, if you wanted to kind of slowly transition into, say, forest or a natural setting into mountains, it was a very jarring effect. But Dwarven Forge was aware of that, and that's why they did all those transitional pieces, just for that reason, so you could slowly. Because I have my mountains set up. I have 3 tables. I have my mountains, a set of mountains up there with some transitional pieces. So like the bottom's kind of grassy and rocky, and slowly turns into like full-on stone, which gives a much more organic look. All right, so I think we're gonna push that out like I was saying, this area out like I was saying, because we will get a lot more bang for our buck, I think, if we do that. So we're gonna put a flat area over there. I think nice flat spot. We can do something interesting over here. I guess I'll leave this in. I'm really not a huge fan of this. I like this piece, but there's nowhere really to walk around it. So we will do that. Do that there. Let's put this here. Yep, that looks good. I think that's what we're gonna do. Actually, you know what? We'll put the flat right here. For an encounter in this cave, if we ever want to, I got a little cave here. So if I want to do an encounter in the cave, I can. All right. And then we'll put this. So we got nice little forest and some flat. Right. Still do this. Do it. What should I do to make it look really good? That's working, that's good. Change it too much. Just add one more flat piece. Will still give us that turn. No, you know what? We have one problem. See, remember I talked about making sure your boats could go down the river? I mean, you don't have to, okay? But see how it's really thin right there? Might be better to do, I think, something like this. Maybe something like that. Alright, so let's see if that will work. Let's see if that will work, ladies and gentlemen. Guess that was there. So we have this still here. This should work for us. This should work. This goes here. Okay. We have to just fit something in there. Go there. You know what? Let's do that works. Have to do another one turning up. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then we'll just get a square. Let's get one of our big squares to put in here. Ah, hey, there we go. Look at that. Ha ha!
Tony, are you smoking right now?
What? No. So I'm on. I'm kind of live, you know.
I know, but you're leaving this door open. It's making the entire house smell like weed.
Lonnie, I'm live. Be respectful.
It needs to be closer.
This is my steps. I'm sorry. Sorry, stream.
It needs to be closer.
Cut it out. go in the house and cut it out.
What are you talking to, Tony?
Bonnie, I'm on the stream. Cut it out.
Right.
Sorry about that, stream. When you deal with kids, sometimes you get that. Sometimes kids act up. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep building. All right. All right, so let's keep going. And I think we should be able to fit all this in here. We need another little piece. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got here. All right, it's looking good. I think if we do this, we got it. All right, now look at this. Is anybody still watching? Sorry about the sun incident there, but you should be able now to see a nice little river flowing here. We've got another piece here that we have to fit in. Hold on. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I didn't need to do this. Add a piece right here. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. All right. All right. So let's go and do this. Let's go put this on here. All right. I think that looks a lot better from an aspect of a stream. The only thing I might flag this. I don't know. You know, I kind of almost don't think it's too much there. Hard choice. Hard choice. Because if I leave this here, it does have a cool little look to it. I do like that. I just don't like, again, that little, although I guess that looks more natural. I guess that does. That's pretty good. Has the cove there. I just kind of, I'm not a big fan of that, but that's okay. All right. I can always come back and fix that later. Hold on one second. All right, so let's go ahead and get this done. All right, now we have to figure out what we're going to do, because we got this river now going straight down here. So now we've got this area. So now we've got to fill in that. Let's push our stuff down. Push our stuff down here. If we could do that. So we have to fill in that. That's what we have to do first of all, is fill in that area. We don't want it to be right there, because that's too close. I guess it would be best. Oh yeah, right there's. It's much better. Okay. I'm sorry, stream. Alright, so I have to lower my phone there. Just lower it so it doesn't keep. Forgot to turn off my notifications. You can tell I'm in a different world when I'm building. I don't think about anything but the build. Alright, so. Is anybody still out there? Vance and Pool, are y'all still there? I don't know. My all by myself? I might be. Let's see here. Oh, right, so we got that. So, get a nice little one going over here. That's me straight there. Too straight now. It's way too straight now. Way too straight. We gotta figure out something over here. That's not gonna work. That's too straight. Too straight. Too straight. I don't like it when it's that straight. That's too much. That does look better. But how am I going to... fit some stuff in here to make it work, huh? Okay, we can do that. Be able to fit some stuff in here to make it work. That's what we do. No problem, Pool. I just didn't know if anybody was still out there. Sometimes I wonder, talking to myself, you know. Which is a sign of insanity, they say, so. Okay. I need that stuff right there. Okay, so that works. Trying to get every little piece here so this works out just right. So that looks good now. Now that's a lot more angly river going that way than turning right there and kind of becoming that. All right, so that works out good. That worked out good. Now, I don't need this. Okay. All right. So that looks good so far. Our river is coming together quite well. We got the first kind of leg and the second leg. Let me take this stuff off so it can help visualize. Maybe you can see what I'm seeing in my head here. So as you can see, This will really help. Yep. So I've got one leg of the river coming up here. That's right. One coming all the way up here, and then, like I said, turns over to here, and then we're going to have that other part of the river go down that way. So they have this cool kind of, you know, and then I'm going to create a lot of flat spaces. I want a lot of flatness because I'm going to need space for encounters. So I want to make sure I have a lot of stuff spaced out here. All right, so let's go next. So probably it would be best if the river opens up right about there, I would say. Right about there. Yep, because, hold on, let's see how that looks. Don't know if I like that because it's so straight. I mean, I can turn it, but it'll be very thin. It's going to be thin. How big is the boat? What's our boat width? Let's take a look at our boat. See, it's not gonna, I don't like that. So we're gonna do it where it comes off, yes, right about here. I think that would be better. And if that's the case, then we can use decisions, right? That is the thing here. Which way? I do right there, and pretty good. I can just turn this around right there. Push these back. Push it back. Push it back. Okay. So basically, that's now. Okay. So what do we want to put over there? More flat areas, please. Much flatness as we can. But we'll save all that flat for up there, I guess. Definitely for that one piece. That goes in reserve. We're not going to want that up there, that's for sure. Okay, so... But that's not going to work either, because then that's right on the edge. Oh boy. I have to do it as exact land. They got us, boys. We gotta figure out how to make this work. gonna have to come farther off. That's what it's gonna be. Gonna have to be that. Have to be that now. That's okay. I can make that work. That actually isn't bad at all. That works. Alright. So now I just need something that's, there we go. Get this out of here. You don't need to be here anymore. You. Right. So now I think that what we should do. Now comes the interesting parts. Trying to form that area. So let's get flat in there. Right, so we can just move these things on up. This we move right up to here. Well, I should say here. And let's put. So I think, you know what, this worked out well. Because now you see we got this, and we got a cool little funky shape too, which really works out. That actually turned out pretty cool. As a happy little accident right there. Happy little accident. Because that turned out pretty much perfect. Let's check this. It's for the green one. I got a bunch of escarpments too. I highly suggest people get those. Yeah, a lot of people think, oh, the escarpments ain't all that, but you can take them, and as you can see, you can make something look like a really cool riverbank. At least to me, I like that. I think that's cool. Now I need another one. And looks like we got it. Now the question is, so that's filled in. So that's going to be filled in. I just need some going down that way. That's the question is now I got to get those. I got to get some going down that direction. Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough. I might not have enough. Crazy as that sounds. Oh boy. I got a bunch of these pieces, so we can kind of make it work. I rarely run out of stuff. I got 2 sets of Dread Hollow. I bought like 2 or 3 extra sets of escarpments. Then I also got the freaking Wildlands Titan Tooth Warrior Grove. That's good. Oh, what's this? With Dwarven Forge, you just got to trust the process. It all comes together perfectly. Yes, most of the time it does. That is true. Most of the time it comes together well. Except when you run out of escarpments and you're frustrated like I am right now. Now it's like, I don't want to have to change the build, but I guess I can do. It won't hurt it to just do something. Take this. That's flat. I just formed the island over here instead. I think I got enough of these blocky ones. They won't look perfect, but we'll look okay. catch them up really good. I'm gonna have the end over there anyway, so that won't be too noticeable. But now I wish I had more damn scarps. That is for sure. So let's move this out the way. Let's move this. This is transferred over to here. Not, because that's what it's going to do anyway. It's just go over there. This stays here. Alright. Escarpment. Move, move, move. Alright, any more? Here. That's a smart idea. That's a smart idea. These be used. That's what I ended. There we go. Oh, cheap but effective. All right. You can swipe any more, but I don't think so. Okay, so that worked out well. Yeah, we'll swipe it, swipe it. Okay, so now let's put this piece in over here so we know what we got. All right. Oh, one of our side pieces. That is okay. So we got enough to make it down there. So that's all that matters. All right. So let's put some of this stuff back so we can see what we're dealing with here and get to making this river. Swipe one from that side. Actually, I think. There we go. All right, so now you can really begin to see what's going on here, because now we got it slowly coming together, as you can see. We've got this leg of the river. Let's get rid of that. Oh, come down. So we're not probably going to need, maybe put this up there somewhere else. Not going to need this. Done with these apartments. Okay. All right. So we got our boat traveling down the river, doing its thing, traveling down, you can go that way, and who knows what could happen, you know. I mean, what's really cool about this is this map, you could use this map for a lot of things. For me, this will be able to pull double duty on our show, like, I gotta get some water. On our show, since I'm on the Isle of Dread, this can be used as an isle, but it also can be used as, like, you know, any wilderness or outdoors for this 2E game. So I get, again, double duty. It's great. It works out perfectly for me because my players, they'll get to enjoy this game, and I get to enjoy DMing it with them. So let's see here. Ooh, can the boat still fit? Ooh, it just fits down that narrow channel. Okay, so cool. That works. That gives us a nice curvy shape, which is always what we're kind of looking for there, is that curviness to it. Just like in real life. Best things have curves. All right. So that goes there. That goes there. Oh yeah, this is coming together now. Now, yeah. You can see it. The boat comes down. Maybe they get attacked from both sides of the river as they come here. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Orcs are attacking. Boom, 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 boom. And they try to escape, but it's even a bigger ambush or something over here. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe we build like a little small fort over here or something. But, you know, all this spot. Big thing is we're going to put as much, any flat pieces I have left, I'm putting back in because, again, those flat pieces are great for giving us the ability to build here and everything else. All right, so now what do we want to do? We want to make that look like it's really winding and everything else. So how can we do that? Make it look really, really good. We got that. Ooh, I didn't realize we could just do this. Perfect as this. Oh yeah. Even better. This looks much better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looking good, looking good. Okay. That is looking hot. Going down the river. Oh, but guys, it might be too big though. To put all flat stuff. You know, that's okay, because I just realized that works out well, because then it looks more windy anyway. So that works. All right, so then we'll put a straight piece right there. That works. This, he's winding, windy down the river. All right, what else can go over there to make it look cool? This might work. Windy. No, too big. Way too big. Not gonna work. This will. So this will work. Well, this is coming together pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. Put this on top. So once again, it's windy. Oh, look at that beautiful wind. Oh, it's just windy river. That's what we were shooting for when we first started an hour ago. It's pretty good timing, you know. What is it, 8:15? So in a matter of an hour and 15 minutes, we've so far built us a river, which is cool. Okay. Missing a mag. It's all right. They stay on the table. They will turn up somewhere. All right, so that winds down. All right. Let's create another one, another windy spot. Boy, that looks really cool. And one more windy spot here. All right. Let's get one more of these. This. These. Okay. This should be cool. Where is that heavy piece? No, we got it because I was just using it, so it's in here. The table's somewhere. Oh boy. The hunt begins. Oh boy, when you're looking for that one piece, you're like, I need to finish. I know you got it. There it is. Okay, I know. Ah. Is it going to be too much? Too windy? Yeah, it's too much. Guess we're just going to have to put this the other way here. Alright, let's do another one of those. Alright. Just hoping to get a little bit more variation in there at the very tip of the end. But you know what? It looks really pretty. So I'm not going to be so unhappy. I need to find now, though, is... Should have some more. No idea somewhere in there. I have more end cap pieces. Should. Somewhere. On the board somewhere here. Here's a piece that was on the board. Here's a tree. Well, that's strange. I really thought more end cap. Oh, I do. That's right. What am I thinking? I got my swamps up in my mountains using all my end cap pieces. All right, we'll get that later then. We'll go over there and get that. So basically, the river is done. As you can see, we have got a nice winding river. Yay! So we've got some flat pieces left. So what I'm going to do is replace all these pieces that aren't flat, because I know I've got to build that graveyard. I got enough space over here for the farm. So I got, yep, this will be my farm. That's the end conclusion for the farm. Graveyard will be in there. I'll have set up a nice graveyard and everything else. Then you have the quest inside the city. And then there's the ruins. And I'll probably set the ruins up over here. In fact, let's just make it flat. Then we know. I'll make it flat. I'll make it flat. Sorry. Alright. My singing is back. Okay. Now, next, we've done that. Let's get all our flat pieces near each other. Let's stack up the flats. Flat. All these pieces, because these are what you build on. These are what you build on. At least now, with Dread Hollow, I could see why they did this. Some people were like, oh, they don't like the flat pieces of Dwarven Forge, like the stuff with the holes. Let me tell you, this was the most genius thing Dwarven Forge ever did. Because when you want to just build something, like you need to have some ruins or a castle or a fort or something out in the middle. Oh, what's this thing? When the party is drunk and upset, there's a storm on the Kirby River, aka a windy, whiny river. I have to be careful. I talk about too much back there, so I get in trouble. Lady might be watching. This is genius what they did right here, because now if you need to build something out in the wilderness, you can. Whereas with Dread Hollow, the stuff was attached, so you couldn't really put a building on top. So now, whenever you want to build something, and likewise, if you just want to put a tree, then you put a tree here. So you get the same effect as those pieces with the versatility. Very, very smart of whoever came up with that at Dwarven Forge. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah for you, because that was a smart one, buddy. That was a smart one. All right, so we've got a few more flat pieces, got some big pieces, and we got some other forest pieces. So we got plenty of space for forests. And we got our mounds here, so this will probably go over here, because I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to put like some ruins, some very basic ruins. Might have to move that, I don't know. You know, we're going to probably take care of this, get this out of here, and we'll use the pieces, fill that gap in. You know, we want to have as much playable space as possible, because we have a lot of negative space, all this water. So I want to make sure that with all this negative space, I have a lot of playable area for the encounters when I do run them on these areas. Still want to have, you know, some trees and everything else, but yeah, just a lot of flat area. As you can see here, trying to fill in. Yeah, actually might be short one, I don't know. Have to find it in a little while. Alright, so oh, there's another one. One more, there's probably another one floating up. Oh, here it is. Alright, so we got a nice lot of playable area here. Like I said, I could build something right here. You know, all that. Have somebody here. Lots of playable space. We're good to go right there. All right, so let's put this with the other flat pieces. This is here. Okay, so now my chickadees, my fellow Build a Battle fans, there's a few that are out there, thank you. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure, again, just check all our playable space and everything else. Make sure we have a ton of it here. All right, so that's done. Now, let's replace any trees or any non-flat areas up here with flat. A lot of these are already flat. I just have stuff on them, as you can see. But this can stay, that can stay, that can stay. That's flat. Flat. Is this flat? Nope, not flat. We will make it flat. I'd much rather it be flat piece. That's where the graveyard is going to be built. It needs to be really flat. Got plenty of space for them to run around and get killed. I mean, have fun. I would never kill my players. All right, let's push that down. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right. So next, that's flat, flat, flat. Oh darn, that's all flat up there already. Cool. So yeah, flat, 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 flat. Oh nope. One thing is not flat. This is not. Let's move that out of there. Let's put a nice flat guy in. It's like I said, that cemetery battle is going to take up some space because I have to make sure they can run around, and also I have to build like a small building. But I'll put that I might put that across the way. Maybe that's where I'll do the bridge or something like that, and maybe they have to get across like that, and I'll put the small building on the other side. That might be a good idea, because that building is only used at the end of the quest anyway. Just to say, yeah, never kill your players That's how you end up in prison. Characters, on the other hand, I have prison in the game. In fact, there's actual a gallows right there where people get hung in my games. You break the law, there's a penalty. I actually have a book, the Water Deep in the North, that shows all the laws. So I actually know the appropriate punishment to give people. I don't do as much in the Gen Con game because we're more on a time scale and you know. But with the home game, I've got all the time in the world. If I need to look up something, grab it, grab a mini. So I'm very excited about this home game. It's going to give me. I can't debate it. I'm thinking about maybe airing it or recording it, but I'm really not sure because I just don't know how that would work out with everybody. Let's move this one. You don't need this. Let's put this in there. As this follows that funky path. All right. Well, maybe not. That doesn't look too great. It's back. We'll put this back. It's more varied. The other one looked too like exactly the same piece, so I don't want to do that. All right. So, have any more flatness? Not really. These are all, I got all these other, still got pieces left. So I told you, I got a lot of forest pieces. So still got plenty of pieces left. Question is, where can I put them? They all got trees on them, so none of them are really flat. And there's really nothing I want to replace with these pieces. So I'd have to say these pieces, I guess, are just gonna go back. We don't need you. Sorry, guys. You would die. Sorry about that. All right. So that's all clear over there. That's clear. Clear, clear, clear. Flat, 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 flat. Almost everything flat. I just have this nagging feeling that there's more flat pieces, and I'm somehow missing it. It's really a torturous feeling, but probably not. Probably just my imagination. Alright, so let's take all these off, because we're going to need these to put on our other pieces that we've now... Oh no! Don't do that. Don't fall off the table, man. What you doing? Alright, so we got that. Let's put all these back because we don't need these. Still think for some reason, just desperately thinking, should be using these somehow. Oh wait, I'm gonna put it right there. That would look probably better. Just put that one piece. Yeah, might as well. I mean, there's just that little bit more playable area. You know what I'm saying? Can't hurt, so put that there. It doesn't change our river that much. All it does is adjust this. Get straight. Oh, damn it. That's like too wide. I can't get the boat down. Yep. So if I put this here. Oh, man. Does the boat fit? Oh, it just fits. Just fits. The boat fits, so we're good. Okay. Now, I put there. But y'all think I should leave it back the way it was? I don't. I think it looks better. I think it will. I don't know if it will look better. I can't really say it will look better. It might look better. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's there. Right. It's there. So if that goes there. Somehow just get that right there. I'm gonna have to do something. There you go. Then you still have the flat river. And oh no! Shoot! Can y'all see? There we go. Sorry about that. Hit the camera. That stinks. Alright. Does the boat fit? Does the boat fit? That's the question. Boat fits. Alright, so what can we put there? We could put a nice long thing right there. There we go. Oh boy, that looks cool now. There you go. So now we've got a little bit of a double river here, as you can see, which came together pretty good. So now, like I said, we got the trees taken off. We got even more playable space, and that's why I just wanted to add a little bit more area for them that they could play on and enjoy. That's open, that's right. So there we go. All right. Oh, let's move this over off the table. These things are off the table a little bit too much. A little bit off the table, a little bit too far. There we go. I don't want it falling. There we go. Okay. Makes it even wider for the boat, which is great. All right. Where did we put the boat? Oh, there it is. I got a few boats, but this one will work for now. Perfect. I guess it's sailing, turning down the river right there. Hey, Atmos Seeker, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I am working on it right now. So, let's see here. So we got our trees. Let's put some of our trees back in. Put that in. Weeping willow. There we go. Big tree right there. Okay. Put this over here. Put these over here. Get these out the way for now. Okay. Tree pieces. Put these down here. All little pieces. All right. So next, we'd have to put another tree here. We got trees. Put the trees in. Right. So now we gotta set up, I guess, the graveyard. Okay. So let's get this set up here. Fix this. We're going to be using these trees, I'm sure. I think we will, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Alrighty. I might change one of those trees, because those trees all look too much the same over there going down. But it's not too bad. Not too bad. But I kind of like it a little bit different. A little bit of a change up. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so now, what are we going to put over here? What are we going to put in this little section for right now? I'll probably just put a bush. Bush. And there's a rock. And because like I said, we're going to be building in some of these spots. And we want them kind of open. So I don't want to like fill them up with too much stuff. Maybe another tree here. Maybe another tree. Just want to leave it open enough that, like I said, we can do a little throwdown here. Chief, I remember. Don't you do that. Don't you fly over on me. No, there you go. So, a little block in there. We can put a little feather stuff in there, I'm sure. A little bush here. We'll come back and decorate this stuff in a little while. Oh, actually, no, I should get out the way now because, damn it, I gotta build the freaking thing. So, I gotta get some out the way. What should we eventually... You know what? Let's put a few ruins on this place. That can't hurt. We can always move them out the way later if we don't need them. But for now, a few ruins probably look pretty cool. A little few ruins. Let people think this is at one time a powerful place of magic. Where are the rest of them? Oh, they're over there in the swamp. So that's all you're going to see for right now. Just a few ruins, unless I got some more, but I'm not going to dig them out. Just taking the stuff that's on the floor here so I can move around and just decorating. Let's put a nice little thing there. Put one here as well. Let's see what else we got here that we can put down. All right, maybe a little tree here at the very end, the very tip. One time, you know. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff here. I don't know where I'm gonna put. Might not need all of it. I don't know if I like those ruins. There's not enough of them to look good. So I'm gonna change that. That big rock. Oh, that looks natural. That looks pretty natural. I can add a few more things in there to make it better later. Let's see. Let's go. We got some stuff we gotta build over there. So this can go on the other side. Oh, I want a big tree over there. So let's get a big tree. Okay, here's a nice big tree. We'll put that big tree sitting over there. What else we got? Ooh, we'll put this. What the heck? I must have not used this for the swamp. So we'll put this right here to break up the monotony of the trees. So this is a little bit different. There we go. That looks cool. Now it looks a little bit different. Not as all exactly the same trees in a line. All right. Next. It's coming together good now. Coming together good. Put a little mushroom here next to the riverbank. It's growing. There you go, by the tree, under the shade of the tree and mushroom. And you got these mushrooms that are up here. Maybe going under this tree or something. Let's see, we got some wolfsbane. Maybe that's right. Growing up here on top of the rock. That looks good. else we got over here? I got this little guy. We'll put him here. Right in. All right. Okay. Guess I can put this over here for now. The farm. The farmer has some dirty water or something. Alright, guys. We have done a lot. Oh, I did have some more brewing pieces. Son of a bitch. Put them around like this. I guess I will use the brewing pieces after all. One time, this was a place where, maybe the Oracle came or something. Who knows? This beautiful place at one time was something. You can see, I didn't realize, you can see my mountain build in the background over there. Wait, and a little bit of the city that I have here too. So I got a whole bunch of stuff. All right. I'm tempted to leave this tree almost in the middle of the river. It looks very natural or very organic, having a little tree here. I might leave it because it's big enough for the boat to fit around. We'll see, but it does look pretty cool having a little, boat that, or a little island type thing in the center of an island, or the center of a river. A lot of rivers have that, a little bit more land in there. I could always use one of these, or maybe even, no, they're too big. Too big, they take up too much space. Alright, so next. Now we've got, I think, the best thing I can do is take this and put it here or something, because I could probably get a bridge. I don't know if the span will reach. I have 2 of the Dwarven Forge bridges. Whether, like I said, I don't know if the span will reach though. All the way over to there. It's possible. We'll see. We will see. Where's the other one that does that anyway? There should be another connector piece. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I see it. That's cool. So maybe we'll see how that goes. Right. So this can come off. This can stay. Any trees or anything? Alright. Now I'm kind of just a little bit. Ooh, darn it. Glad Dwarven Forge is built tough. Another piece fall off? Wait a minute. I seem to think this tree was bigger. It just rolling on, and I can't see it. No. Alright. That's fine. Alright, so right now I'm kind of just in a step of let me. That's a little tree. You want a big old tree. Like Bob Ross says. Wow, big tree. So you have a friend. Big tree. Big tree in the cemetery. There we go. Big tree in the cemetery. Big tree in the cemetery. Okay. Well, now we're starting to look some pretty stuff here. You know what? Instead of this, let's put this here. Ooh, growing at the edge of the river. How nice is that? And then we'll put the fungus under it right here. Alrighty, we'll put this something like that. Alright, so what do we got going on now? Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's 8:47. Woof, I might have to finish this up tomorrow. We'll see, because it's pretty much done as far as the build is concerned. Got, like I said, got my flat areas that I need. Got a tree there. I'm missing a tree. There you go, bud. There's a tree for you. Alright. Let's see what else we can do here. Oh. Notch there. What else can we do in here? I saw another piece. What did I do? What did I do? A little tiny piece. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Armor. Custom City. That's custom there. Did. Got the sail over here to get this guy. Alright. So they have plenty to do for the two. They got, with this map, they should have 3 side quests. 1 side quest that's extremely hard, pretty much lethal if they try it, but they can try it if they want. So they'll have that. And then of course they'll have an overarching module. And what's great is, like I said, this map will also work with our Gen Con show, so I don't have to worry about, because there's no way I'm going to build 2 maps for 2 games. Oh no. Oh no. So this map works out really well. It does both. Alright. So next, what do? We got all that. We got that. Almost time to start setting up, like I said. All that we got left is a little pretty beautification there, it looks like. Alright, that's surprised. Well, this happened pretty quick. I didn't think I'd be able to do this in 2 hours, but it looks as if we've pretty much accomplished. Now tomorrow, I'll go ahead and do another show probably where it actually shows me putting down the graveyard and all that stuff. But this turned out really well. It went pretty quick. Gotta put some little pieces down to cover up the holes over there. But again, tomorrow we'll put the graveyard down. We have our area for a little farm. We also got the area if we need eventually for some ruins and other stuff. Yeah, we are looking solid. Looking solid. I guess I could go for a little bit longer. Is anybody even here? Anybody wants me to keep going, I'll keep going. And I'll just start the graveyard and everything. If nobody's here, then I'll just come back tomorrow. I don't think anybody's here anymore. Let's see what we got. Got all these extra pieces. Wow, a bunch of extra pieces. Put all this away. Don't need this now. Oh, I am shocked. Oh, it's up to you. I am working. Fine. I start building. I just keep going. So I don't, that's how I am. At the same point, I don't want to overdo it. 2 hours is pretty good for a build show. know, especially if I'm gonna maybe do another one tomorrow, because then I'll be able to fill in all this stuff. All right. Well, you know what? I got a few. Wait. What pieces do you use for your graveyard? Yeah, it's like that graveyard, like where it comes with all the gravestones and all that. I think it's by WizKids. I'm pretty sure I get like everything by WizKids when it comes to like certain little pieces like that. They do a lot of good stuff. So I'm pretty sure it might be by them. But yeah, you'll see tomorrow because I'll be up here building it tomorrow. God, I got over there. All right. All right. So let me just. I got a few more minutes, so I will keep going until that time is up. What's this? Yeah, big guy right here. Let's put him kind of over here. A few things here. Pretty good there. Tree for the farmer when he gets here. Tomorrow, sure I'll be moving stuff around once I have the pieces in hand. There. Okay. More rocks. Like that. What else? Well, I got that. I try to put down a lot of the little Italy bits, like these rocks and these things, because it adds so much with that little bit of texture and things going up and off the ground. You know, seeing the rocks and everything. It really does do something to the game. Let's see here. Put this here. And like I said, I'll be moving all this tomorrow when we go to build the actual graveyard and everything. I'm just putting down the fiddly bits. The fiddly bits. So I think I might put this here. Yeah, that might get a little bit better. Let's do make it a little bit better. Alright. What else we got here? This over here that kind of blocks off that and shows that you're now in nature a little bit. We'll put this here. Alright, got a little thing in the middle. Let's see, got some fiddly bits right here. Fiddly bit. Oh, another fiddly bit. Fiddly bits everywhere. They're everywhere. Fiddly bits. And they gave you like a ton of these when you got the Kickstarter. So much freaking that Wildlands. I don't know if anybody else got it, but dude, that thing was so worth it. I mean, it had so much good stuff in it. So that's there. I'll put this one right here. Okay. They got one over here. All these little tiny bits. Gonna need this tree over here? Probably not. It's gonna be nice and open. Put that tree over here. That looks much better. Then it doesn't look as flat up there anymore. Now you got a tree growing there. Okay. What else we doing here? What else? We got more fiddly bits. What are we gonna do with all these bits? Okay. These things. All right. Wow, this came together pretty good. In the end, it worked out. Not bad. I am not too unhappy at this moment. It is definitely seemed to work to my favor in the end here. In the beginning, I was like, oh man, so daunting because I was trying to figure out how the heck I was gonna. And we made good time. I mean, wow, 2 hours. All I gotta do now is decorate. That's, like I said, that's not as bad. I've got everything ready. Just gotta pull out the minis that they'll need, and now they can. If I want to do them going down the river, I've got that ready too. Let's see, did I miss anything? All right. That looks really cool. Oh, I can't decide if I want to leave this tree here or not. Might take that tree out. Can't decide. Tree doesn't look bad there. But I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it if I want to leave that tree there or not. It's a hard choice. We shall consider it. What else we got here? We got some treetops. A whole bunch of stuff with actually. Well, I don't know. It's tempting to use it all, but I don't want to overdo it because then I have no space again. Alright, just gotta fill that hole over there. So that has to be done. Don't have a choice on that. This one. I should put the weeping willows. Such a hard decision, man. Hard decision. Put the weeping willow there or take it out. I don't know. It's a hard choice for me, guys, and I really don't know what I should do. Darn it. I needed a oh, I have one. Oh, I do. It's over there. Forgot to say, I knew I still had one big thing left. Oh, there's trees in the graveyard. Tomorrow that graveyard's gonna be cool, man, because I'm gonna have it up there on that elevation over there. So they'll have to like go over there and that'll be where it is, and I'll have like maybe a few tombstones maybe down there that wash down like by the river, so skeletons and stuff will begin coming up. It'll be cool. I already have a bunch of ideas that I'll be throwing together tomorrow on it. So yeah, let's go ahead and call it a night. And we'll go ahead and finish this here. Oh, let me just get it. Touch the board over here. All right. So that is it. I will see y'all later. And have a great night.